welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and it is time to make crafting fun. DIY number 1, and we're gonna take this charger that I have and I'm gonna use my flat black spray paint and I'm gonna spray paint it. Here we have it after I spray painted it and it is dry. Now I'm gonna take this masking tape and we're gonna make a grid line with it. Bear with me. I know this is a little bit hard to explain, but you can see it here. I'm measuring with my tape the spaces in between them and then applying it. Then I'm going to cover all of that like that. And then I'm going to go on the other side like horizontal and vertical. Yeah, just like that. And we're going to leave spaces or square spaces in between our tape that we're going to paint with white paint. Now let me just place all of this tape so you can see how it's done. And then we're going to move on to painting. This is the last strip of tape. And as you can see, I used it to measure in between. Now we just place the tape to the bottom and then we're going to grab our white paint, our Waverly white chalk paint, and we're going to start sponging it to it. My glue gun wanted to participate on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sponge it all around just like this, covering all of those squares that we can see that are black. And after we cover all of that, we are going to remove that tape, and that's the most awesome part of this. So let's finish with this. Let me cover all of those black squares that we can see so we can move on to removing this tape. And now we're going to start removing the tape. And I will show you the complete process because I know this is a little bit complicated, but this is the most awesome part when you remove that tape and you can see those beautiful squares. So we're going to remove that carefully like this, going all around and removing all of that tape really carefully. If you have some peeling off of the paint, don't worry because we can fix that with a little bit of black paint. So let's remove this. And as you can see, I'm piling it on top of each other so the white paint doesn't get everywhere. And after we remove that one, I'm going to remove this one, and that's it. So cute. Let me fix those pieces of peeling off or bleeding that I have. And then we're going to move on and we're going to use some gray paint, and I'm using Elephant because I didn't use the mineral. I'm going to use the Elephant. As you can see, I tried with the mineral and it didn't work. And we're going to just paint in between our white squares. Not in between our black ones. We're going to paint in between our white ones. As you can see here, we are painting in between them. And this would make the most beautiful buffalo check pattern that you will see. And here you can see we only go in between the white ones all around our piece. And I'm going to continue doing that until I have filled all of those spaces in between my white squares. The part of the white squares is really important because if not, you're going to cover your black spots. And that's not what you want. So I'm going to continue doing this until we have finished that beautiful pattern. And look at that. It's looking so cute. I'm going to continue doing this just like this. And we are at the end of the project. And as you can see, it's always in between the white squares. Let me just finish this one and then we will have the most beautiful charger ever. Let me show you how this one turned out because I know you're going to love it as much as I do. And here you can see it. And it's so beautiful. But let me know what you think in the comments below because, yeah, I'm biased and I'm loving it. And this is part of the This Is My Thing or Esto Es Lo Mío that I'm joining this group of beautifully talented ladies. And in the description box down below, you're going to find the link to the playlist and also to Maria's from Yetra Khreacioness channel so you can go and check her out and also check out that playlist. DIY number 2. And we're going to take a hanger. Yeah, I know. I love to work with hangers. And we're going to cut that part, the hanging part from the hanger. And now we're going to wrap that around our hands, trying to make it go on itself. Yeah, this is better to show than to say it. It's so hard to explain it. But you can see that I'm just twisting it and bending it so I can make some kind of a spiral. So we have a stand. And I'm not telling you why are we making this stand. Not yet. So we're going to just continue doing this and making our stand with our metal. You can use anything, but I use a hanger to show you that you don't need to buy wire just for this. I'm going to keep on playing around with it like this, all over, making it rounder, making it beautiful so I can fit a cone inside. Then, after I finish with this, I'm going to spray paint it with flat black. Now, I'm going to take this from Craspire and I'm going to make wax seal. Yeah, wax seal for this. And I'm using beautiful bronze and some type of peachy color wax to make a beautiful seal, wax seal for this. And I have a seal that it is a butterfly and I love it. And it would look beautiful. Now we're going to let that wax melt really well. And after it is completely melted, we're going to pour it in that plate that you see there. You can use a glass surface, any porcelain or glass surface to make this. Now I'm going to pour it into the plate like you will see me doing here. And after I pour all of that in a circle like that, I'm going to use my seal to make that beautiful wax seal. Now let it dry and then remove the seal and you have it. And look at that, so beautiful. Now let's work with that. I printed out this beautiful paper and you can see we have our stand spray painted. And I'm going to cut the edges of that paper with my Cricut thingy. And I'm going to remove the edges and also the bottom of the paper just to make a smaller cone. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove it by using my paper cutter or paper thingy. And then I'm going to make a cone with my paper using some hot glue to secure the bottom. And then I'm going to add to the top like this, making sure I close my cone and checking out if it fits to my spiral and then arranging my spiral. If you get some peeling of that paint, don't worry, you can spray paint it again. We're just measuring it and now I'm going to take the wax seal and I'm going to apply it over here using some hot glue like this. And that's about it. So cute. You can fill it with candy or anything you want. Here you can see it and it is looking beautiful. I think with popcorn that would be awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like modern farmhouse boho decor and lots of silly jokes, that's what I do here, so subscribe and click on the bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, hit the thumbs up if you like this one and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Here's my social media, go and check me out. DIY number 3, and we're gonna make this beautiful glass, and I received this from my beautiful friend Sandra. And I'm gonna use them. I can't wait to use them. So we're gonna make a beautiful glass for our tablescape. And this is a rub-on transfer, so I'm gonna remove it, remove the backing, and apply to my glass. You can use any type of glass. I wanted this one. And now I'm just rubbing away, rub, until you have glued that to your vase, glass, or whatever you're just using. And I'm just gonna rub it until I have applied it. It's a little bit tricky because my glass is in a flat surface, but I made it. And here you can see it and it is so beautiful. Thank you, Sandra, for sending me this awesome rub-on transfer. I just love it. She sent me a couple and I'm in love with them. DIY number 4, and we're gonna make again a wax seal. So I'm taking 2 orange and 2 of that bronzy color wax, and I'm gonna let them melt. And as you can see, we have our plate here, so we can make our seal and glue it to something. And I'm gonna let this melt completely, and then I'm gonna just pour it like this, grab my wax seal, seal it, wait for it to dry, remove it, take my wax seal, and you can see it here, beautiful. Take this ribbon and a napkin, and I'm gonna cut a piece of ribbon that's 1.5 inch, And I'm going to wrap it around my napkin like this. And I'm going to tie it together like that. Then I'm going to dovetail those ends to make them look cuter. And after I dovetail them, look at that. It's looking cuter already. I'm going to glue my wax seal to the center of that ribbon, just like this. And we have a beautiful napkin ring. And here you can see it, and it is looking beautiful. And I think this will give it a little something extra, and you know me, I'm extra, to my tablescape. DIY number 5, and we're gonna make the invitation because we need to invite people to our dinner party. And I'm just melting some wax here. I have like a wine kind of color with the bronze. And what I'm just doing is I'm pouring it to my envelope using my seal, stamping it, letting it dry, then removing it. And look at that, so beautiful. Now we're gonna write, you are invited, because yeah, you are. You are invited to our dinner party for Thanksgiving. So you are invited here, and then we're gonna flip it over and paint that butterfly with that same marker that I received from Craspire. In the description box down below, you're gonna find the link to those products and a coupon code. So you can go and check them out because these ones, I love them. And here you can see it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these ones because I love those seals. If you want to buy me some crafting supplies, you will find this link in the description box down below. You don't have to do that. You can support your favorite creator by watching, sharing, and liking their videos. But if you want to buy me crafting supplies, this link, you will find it in the description box down below, and you will get a shout out in my channel. And this is my tablescape. Here you can see that beautiful garland that my beautiful friend Sandra sent me. I'm just loving it. Remember that you will find in the description box down below the link to the Craspire products that I used and also a coupon code for them. Go and check that out, and remember that this is part of the Esto es lo mío, or This is my thing, and you also find the link to the playlist and to Maria's channel in the description box down below. And if you like modern farmhouse, boho decor, lots of silly jokes, and watching me struggle with my words, subscribe because that's what I do here. And if you like this one, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching these type of videos. And share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.